Hey, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? Hopefully everything's going good. Love versus infatuation. Are they the same? Are they different? In my mind, they're different, but you be the judge. I don't have all the answers. We're learning together, but I'm gonna share with you what I think the difference between love versus infatuation is. I'm gonna start with love. Love is all things positive, all things upward, you know what I'm saying? All things joyful, and it's unconditional. Love can go beyond physical attraction. Love can go beyond deeds done, but love is proven. Love is action. You know what I'm saying? Love is the things that you do. Whereas infatuation is surface. You're drawn or attracted to something based on your infatuation. That doesn't necessarily mean it's love. Infatuation will make you do things that you might not normally do, but it's a deep lust drive in my mind. Natural men and natural women who are attracted to the opposite sex naturally, and I can only speak on this because this is my, inclination, if you will, but that natural drive, that first appearance, that desire, first off, is infatuation. You don't know this person to love them, and over time, you can be infatuated with the person, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will graduate into love, Whereas love, once you get to the point of love, it's unconditional. There's nothing that you won't do for this person. Not like crash out, not like no crash dummy type situation, but I'm talking about, logically, reasonably, there's nothing you won't do for the person you love. And these days I feel as though it's harder to find people or a person to invest love in because everything these days is conditional, no matter what it is. People rock with you based on what you're doing for them, how you look, how many Instagram followers you got, how many subscribers on YouTube you got, how famous are you in the eyes of the people in your vicinity, you know what I'm saying? How well known are you? So it's superficial these days, so much more so that infatuation rules the nation, if you will, More people are driven by infatuation as opposed to love, which is unconditional. It doesn't matter what you do or don't have. It doesn't matter what you did or didn't do. It doesn't matter what you said or didn't say, Love is that. It's going to be that. Love is truth in my mind. In order to be honest with somebody, upright, to be genuine, sincere with the person, you have to love that person. Whereas if you a player and you like lying just to get what you need to get to satisfy your carnal desires, your infatuation is going to drive your player instinct to say what you need to say to get what you want to get. And once you get that, you no longer have to be true. You know what I'm saying? You can keep going about your business, So to me, that's the difference. Love versus infatuation. They both have a role to play in your day to day. Don't get it twisted. I'm not like dumping on infatuation because it's important to decide if you want to then graduate into a place of love with the person. And even beyond like relationships romantically, love as far as comrades, as far as a village, as far as family, like in the literal blood relative family. You have to also decide then if love is going to play a part in your interaction with those people, And I know that's probably going to sound bad or harsh. You're automatically supposed to love your family, your blood relatives and all that, but that's not necessarily the case because everybody is not worthy of the love that you can provide, because even in times or with people like that, your love will get taken advantage of. It'll get trampled, it'll get misused and abused, even when of course, I'm hoping infatuation is not involved in this type of love I'm talking about, but yet and still, love remains consistent. Love remains unconditional. And some of your family members, your blood relatives, only love you based on what you're doing, And I did say love is an action verb, an action word, but I mean action as far as, what or how you express that love. how you express the unconditional love for a person. You know, not what you buy for them. That could be a way, but that's not the only way. Not only what you say to your loved one. That can be one way, but that's not the only way. It's just your overall being, your overall demeanor, your countenance, you know, when dealing with this person. You know, anything could be accomplished any day. You know what I'm saying? Every day, every minute, every hour, every second. Things will get accomplished, things will get done. That doesn't necessarily mean those things are done in love. You get what I'm saying? Now, back to like romantic situations, you know? Infatuation can drive you to a place of love for one, but 9 times out of 10, that infatuation is there based on physical pleasures, based on material, you know, satisfaction or fulfillment, you know? But if it only remains in the surface area or surface level of infatuation, you know, you will not remain dedicated, devoted, or loyal to the person you infatuated with necessarily. Depending on how, you know, drawn or tied at the hip to the person that you've done to do with, or with this person paid to get you or have, you know, the new clothes and, you know, all that. Once they pay for that and do that and take you to the mall and get you something to eat, and then y'all do what y'all do, and your infatuation level has grown, that doesn't necessarily mean that that person loves you or you love that person, you know, because again, we're all living life seeking pleasure. How you seek pleasure is based upon your idea of that pleasure, and also based on your idea of how you're going to get the pleasure you seek. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has different methods and roads toward that goal, you know? But if you are a seeker of love, real love, if you still believe in the concept of unconditional, you know, unwavering, you know, consistent love, truth, you get what I'm saying? If you're still a person seeking that, don't allow infatuation or that surface level to deter you from obtaining that goal, that overall goal. I'm still a believer in love. I just have found the hard reality, or come to the hard reality, that everybody is not worthy of the love I can provide. I'm willing to provide. But just because I'm willing to provide it doesn't mean I'm just out here showing love or giving love or providing love to everybody, because everybody's not worthy of it. Some people are out here to take advantage, you get what I'm saying, and bamboozle you based on that love. You get what I'm saying? Don't be a sucker for love. You get what I'm saying? But when it comes to infatuations, all bets are off. You get what I'm saying? The gloves are off. Or the glove is on, you know, no pun intended, but you get what I'm saying, though. Infatuation, anything goes. You get what I'm saying? Because that comes and goes. Like the wind blows. You get what I'm saying? You can be infatuated with this person today and then ghost them the next day, because now the infatuation is gone. It's kind of like an impulse. Infatuation is more like impulse, whereas love is discipline or consistency. You get what I'm saying? It's not a routine, but it's like a genuine expression, you know, of the emotions that make you want to remain dedicated and loyal and devoted to your loved one. Infatuation, like I said, comes and goes. You feel this one day, once you get your rocks off, you know, and y'all do what y'all do, the infatuation can go, depending on the performance. Sometimes with some people, if you don't perform the way they think you should perform, the infatuation is over. They see you a different way. That wasn't love. You get what I'm saying? Some people, once they get what they get from you, you get what I'm saying, they stop talking kind to you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to give you this example. This is going to be like a crazy example, but it's in this vein right here. For those of you who have a 9 to 5, if you are the person that loves what you do, it doesn't matter the amount you get paid, the position you're filling, you just love what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to remain consistent in the routine of going to clock in because you love what you do. You feel what I'm saying? And I have another one, another verse is coming up soon, you know, labor versus work. But to continue this example, if you love what you do, the job that you go to, you're going to be consistent and disciplined with remaining there on the job. If you're infatuated with the idea of getting paid, you get what I'm saying? Once you go, if you don't get a promotion in a certain amount of time, if you don't get a certain position in a certain amount of time, because you don't love what you do, you're just infatuated with what you're going to get from what you do, the revenue that's going to come to you. You get what I'm saying? It's a matter of time before that job no longer fits your standard. You get what I'm saying? That's the same with love versus infatuation. You get what I'm saying? Because a person no longer has A, B, and C, if you love this person, you're still going to rock with that person. But this first person falls off, infatuated with this person. Half the time where we do, I'm not wishing that on you, but it's the reality in life. You know, life is like oscillating, always here, there, now, then, you know, past, present, you know, was, is. You get what I'm saying? That's how life is. So when it comes to infatuation, once that desire is no longer there, the infatuation fades. If it was never love, it won't remain. So that's all I'm going to say. If you see it a different way, feel free. It's cool with me. It's all good. But, hey, there it is. You get what I'm saying?